We are officially live.
Yeah, what's good, man?
It's good, my G. Just let some people get in here real quick. Let me share the Facebook link now.
That's what I'm about to do too. I'm about to start sharing it real quick right here on this YouTube real fast.
I'll share how the feedback going. All right, all right. Everything looking good. Let me see. Shout out. We got people coming in already. Cool, cool, cool. Shout out
Yeah,
to
yeah, let's get it, man. I was tagging it. I was sending a message to everybody too, bro. I gotta jump from page to page, but I got it. Let's get it, man.
bro, that must be a freaking headache, bro. Like running multiple pages like that. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Before we get into that, let everybody know who you are, bro. You go by infamous Mexican. Uh,
yeah. Everybody who doesn't know me as an artist though lately, they've been knowing me as EP Foos, man. You know what I'm saying? I started out the EP Foo page on Instagram and pretty much been using all my resources and knowledge that I've known throughout the years of music to fucking pass on to the next generation, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Help them out.
so that's the reason you started the page was just to try
When
to
I
help.
started the page, bro, like any other city, there's been other pages before that do it, but they're real biased. They only promote their homeboys, or they only promote who they think is popping in the city. And around the time when I started the page, bro, I had quit doing music. I was fed up. I was going hard, bro. I was a part of a group, and I give my own flowers. I know for a fact we were the biggest group in the city, bro. We were the biggest artists in the city at the moment. We had problems with management. We fell off, and when we fell off, pretty much everybody went their own ways. I went solo. I was still doing my things. I I had some lessons learned, bro, not knowing the ins and outs of music. So with the music that I left the group with some of my solo music, and me and my manager started beefing over money, royalties, and I ain't gonna lie, he got me. But that's me for doing music so long and just being a rapper and not wanting to know the business side. All the music I took from the studio that was mine, that boy went and copyright wrote everything. It hit me with a strike. I lost my whole YouTube channel, bro. I was monetized. I had a big following.
What
So
the fuck?
it was beef, bro. It was up. You feel me? So I lost it, bro. And you can imagine how it is frustration, bro. You build up your own platform. So I stopped for a while. I think like about a year. I just stopped. I didn't want to do music, bro. I was fed up. And I met one of my closest friends, I think in 2020. My boy Hendrix, I met him. And when I met him, bro, he got on my ass. He looked at old music, everything. He's like, bro, you got potential. Can you do videos? Can you do this and that? I'm like, yeah, I think I can. He sent me our first collab song, and I was like, all right, let's go. I recorded that shit in my closet at my crib on an iPad Pro with a mic, and I sent it to him, and he was like, I'm gonna send it to the producer. I'm gonna introduce you to another producer in town. I was like, bet. And we hit it off, and I went and did our first video after that. And after that, bro, since 2020, I started climbing back up. Like there's been some bumps in a row, but there was a lot of learning. I started learning how to do everybody's mic drop videos for the interviews now. The podcast, I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I went in blind, just
Mm.
wanted to do it. But the
That,
page most
that's how
definitely
you
got
gotta
me.
do it. That's how you gotta do it. Like I always tell people, like the I got friends of mine and people from around in the city. They were talking about doing a podcast, and they're like this and that. We got to do this. Nah, just do it. Way, you know what I mean? You don't have to starting off. You don't have to have the best quality. You don't have to have the best. I mean, it's always good to be prepared. But just start doing it, and you're gonna learn as you go. You know what I mean? Because people, if you contemplate it too much, you're gonna procrastinate, bro. It's never gonna happen. You know what I mean? So just do it. You know what I
You
mean?
know what? Procrastinate. That's one thing I try to tell the next generation, the younger dudes. Don't procrastinate anymore. They'll show me music and they'll do the same shit I'm pretty sure we've done. Oh, it's old though, bro. I don't want to drop it. It's old to you. It's new to us. It's old to you, new to us. Don't ever do that. Like I had sent
Yeah.
you. I don't know if I sent you one of the songs specifically. I got a video with Lucky Luciano back in the day,
Yeah.
bro. We sat on that song as a group for 2 years, not knowing what we were gonna do with it. And one day we was just talking, we're chopping it up. He's like, "What if we throw Lucky on it, bro?" I was hyped because I grew up listening to Lucky. Like that's my pioneer for Texas music. Lucky, Chingo Bling, Stunner Man, Coast,
Oh
like
shit.
that whole era right there. When Chingo Bling dropped Big Chili Records and they blew up big when he got that deal with Asylum, like that was my genre that I blew up in music that I listened to. So when I had a chance to work with Lucky, I said, "Fuck it, let's go." Like I didn't hesitate. The investment, everything, I was like, "Let's go, let's go." That was my dream collab, and we caught him perfect, bro. 2017. That's when he broke up with his girl. He was back on the vengeance, like he was on his shit, and that was an old song to us, 2 years old. New to everybody, bro. It's still, if you look it up right now, it's top 4 on his top 10 playlist on YouTube. Still, it's never
Oh
dropped since
really?
2017. Still right there, over 2 million views right now. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And how was it working with Lucky Luciano?
man, he get to the motherfucking point. He don't play no games. He cool people though, bro. He's exactly the way I imagined meeting him in person, bro. He's cool as hell, man. He to me, he's still my idol, bro. Like as far as Texas rap, like a lot of people downplay him and don't know what he's doing because he's doing the Christian music now. But
Yeah.
bro, that Christian music is hard that he's doing. It's hard, man.
Yeah.
I I,
Well,
I,
well,
I fuck
actually,
with it.
that last record he dropped wasn't a Christian song. Not really.
He did it with damn. Who did he do with the?
There's something swinging on Antoine.
Oh yeah. I mean, it wasn't Christian, but I mean, he didn't really go like, you know what I'm saying, on the deep end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He didn't go. Yeah. He didn't go back to his old
He's
self.
like
But
he said, he's doing stuff that still represents him, stuff
yeah,
that's never lost him. And like he says, people judge him because he still wears the grills, wears the jewelry, but he's all like, I believe in God. It doesn't mean I can't believe in the finer things either. Like I
pe-
hustle hard for this.
bro, people just be tripping on anything, bro. It's just,
Yeah,
I think I believe some people just wake up in the morning, they're just like, who can I fucking rag on and shit type shit. Like I don't
yeah.
understand, like how the fuck you gonna tell somebody how to live? You know what I mean?
Man, that man's a bro. He's an OG. I listened to everything that he's done and seen, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, he went broke. He broke." When I seen his last interview live, where he was talking about he sold half of his catalog to Empire for 3 mil at first, and then sold the rest of it for 3 mil. I was like, man, what other rapper right now in Texas can sell their whole catalog for close to that right now? Like
Damn,
independent Texas, that's a lot of money. He sold it all to
that's
Empire.
a lot of
So
fatty. Like,
so he says he doesn't make money off of his music no more from back in the day. Everything is off the new stuff, all the Christian music now. So people can't throw that in his face no more. Like, oh, the old school lifestyle. Nah, he completely let that go. Tell you, I'm a big fan of Lucky, bro. My youngest son, his name is Luciano for that reason, bro.
oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
yeah. Like, bro, when I tell you, I've been tapped in with the rap scene in Texas hard. Like, since a kid, bro. Like I went through we used to have a spot down here. It was like a swap meet, like San Antonio, where they have fiesta, and it's like a bunch of little spots set up inside. We used to have one here, the discount mall, and they used to doing grills there. My homie Griffin, I went and got my first set with him. I saved up some money. Boom, got it. I was in 7th grade, bro. Motherfuckers clowned on me. This was before Swisher House even dropped, still tipping. You know what I'm saying? I was heavy in the Texas scene. And, why you got that shit on? That shit's weak. And I was like, nah. We got to high school, bro, and a lot of the people that made fun of me was all Texas. And I was like, all right, you see. So, like, I've been inspired by it, bro. Like, I got Flatline tattooed on me right up, dog.
Oh,
And
rest in peace to Flatline, bro.
rest in peace, Flat. And that's not just because I grew up listening to him. I got Flat on me because I had mentioned to you, I went on tour with him. We did the I Support Latin Hip Hop tour. So I became real close with him. Like, I fuck with his music. And then afterwards, bro, he would tap in on me on Facebook. What's up, little bro? What's up, dog? Like, we would talk a lot. I still talk to a lot of them, to Fedia, to Optimo, to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the BWM family, man. I fuck with them heavy, man. They still are my dogs. All of them, Rolando, all them fools. They're my dogs, man. I fuck with them, and they know if they come out Paso, they know they got home out here too. You feel me?
That's
And
dope. I wanted to ask you about. You had told me before, um, that you knew Booster from Respected Do Records.
rest peace, Booster, man. Yeah, I think Booster was down here that October or November before he passed away. He was down here. He was
Oh,
down
really?
here. We chopped it up. We took some pictures together. He actually did a cameo. No, I don't know if he did a cameo in a video or we took some pictures to promote the album that we dropped that year. And he was cool, bro. Every time he came down here, fuck with us too, man. I think Pacino was still in prison around that time. I think that was like his last year that year.
Oh,
So
okay.
That was like he was waiting for him to come out, bro. And then we fucked with Booster heavy too because my boy, rest in peace, Dreamer. He was always out there doing the videos for him.
Yeah,
So
rest in
I
peace,
wear Dreamer
Dream.
right here. I keep him
See,
on me. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know what's crazy to me, bro? That you like it shows that you really go back in West Texas hip hop history way because
Bro, motherfuckers, they
because
tell me
Dreamer
what
the
you know
Dreamer
about
was like one
Midland.
of the Dreamer was like one of the first videographers I ever heard of. It's because of Booster. You know what I mean? Like he was doing videos way back when and shit. Like before.
I'll be honest, a lot of that video game that I picked up knowledge is because of him, bro. The first big video we did, which was Wanted, like his storyline, that shit took like 6 months to film, bro. But that was like he was a perfectionist, bro. Every angle, every corner, every. So I picked that up a lot from him, man. That was my dog right there. That was a traumatic loss as far as a friend and a big motivation though to keep on going because he was always one of those people on my ass like, bro, you don't need a group, you don't need this and that, you can do it, like it's not hard.
Mm,
And I visit him, try to visit him frequently, bro. He's far where he's resting out right now in the city, like he's on the outskirts, but as much as I can, bro, every time I go I sit there, bro. It's actually a peaceful place for me, dog. I sit there, I chop it up with him, I'll vent with him, I'll kick it there for hours with him, and that was my dog, bro. That was my motherfucking dog right there. That one was a. I honestly think if he would have still been here, bro, I think he would have been one of the ones up right now. There was nobody else on his work ethnics around that time, bro. He was going fucking hard, and yeah,
yeah.
that's why we knew Booster mainly too, Card, because he was doing all of Booster's videos for a minute. Booster had his ass faithfully in Midland doing everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, Busta was he's the one that like I mean we had a couple people that came before him, but like I really don't think nobody did it as big as him
I think Booster
In
and
Midland,
Smuk were the.
Texas.
I think because Booster
Busta
and
and
Smuk
Smut.
were the ones that hit the road. That's why they got out of Midland. Like
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known there was a rap scene in Midland if it wasn't for first Smuk, because I started seeing Smuk pop out with Lucky and with Stunner Man when they did that
yeah.
lifted video with all of them, with Athena Love and everybody in the video. And then later on, that's when I found Booster. And Booster, actually, I started fucking with Booster because shout out to my boy, that dirty Mexican Zoe. That's when Zoe tapped in with Millen and he did that what is Trust Nobody song with him and Recluse. Him,
Mm,
Recluse, and Booster, they did that Trust Nobody. Yeah, that one was bad song. That
that's
was a
crazy.
dope. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, out of all the people in El Paso, bro, I think I've been tapped in with a lot of the Texas rap scene hard, bro, for years, man. So some people, when I see them pass up and they see them go straight to the field and they're already fucking with them people, I do kind of get like, fuck you, because at the fight I feel like I could pay dues more to them. Like I know their upbringing. You feel me? Like,
Mm,
bro, I got a song put away for years. I've never put it out. Still, I got a song with Stunner Man's little brother, Young Clever. We did when he was like 16, before he even started getting motion. This was like before he dropped Hard Heads and all them. Yeah, he gave me a feature, bro, and I've had that shit put away. Still go hard as well. And I've been thinking about releasing that recently too. So
damn, you
like,
should,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? I was in there, bro, with everybody, with Criminology, with all of them, with Hater Proof. I was on all the Texas music, bro, hard. Like, that's been my biggest motivation, bro, is Texas. Like, we don't have a lot of a voice for us. Well, back then we didn't have a voice for us. So like, you saw all these brown people on the microphone like us. It was like, okay, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That was your motivation. That was my hardest motivation right there with them.
Hell yeah.
So
Real quick, shout out to everybody tuning in from YouTube. George Martinez, Pedro, Dubs. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all, man. Hit the like button, share all that good stuff, bro. So you've been doing this for a while, bro, and like
yeah.
you started off as an artist, right? And then you started putting together events.
So I started off as an artist, bro, and the whole time I had a group. Like I said, we were a group, and we went hard, bro. We were doing shows, we were doing videos. Back then, bro, when we started doing the videos, there was not a lot of people in our lane. So we actually met a big videographer. He is a big videographer now in El Paso, David Corral. Shout out to him. He We met him fresh out of college, bro, and he was like 150 a music video, bro. So between 5 people in a group, you can't pass that up. Boom, boom. Every month we started dropping videos, bro, and that's how we took over the city hard. It was just back to back to back. And then that's when we started investing in the fucking features and bringing people to the city and doing like little shows ourselves. Like, we had a good buzz, bro. It was a good run, but greed ultimately got the best of that, and everybody went their own way. I tried reaching out to members of the group, but they don't want to do it. The experience left a sour taste in their mouth, and I'm pretty much the last one that just went hard by myself. And
Mm.
and I've tried. Hey, come on, fool, let's do something for the city. Like, don't worry about no money, no nothing. Like, bro, I'm doing everything now. I'll record us. I'll do the video. Let's just drop it, like, for the love of the city. And they're like, nah, like they just don't want to no more. But I've never been able to stray away from music too long, bro. I love music, the ins and outs of it now, and especially now, like on the manager tip now too, bro. I love it. This shit's
I was
fun.
gonna ask you about that. You're a manager now, bro. Tell me about that. How's that going?
So right now I'm managing my young homeboy, young Xander. He's one of the ones that we're in the process right now. I could talk about it because a lot of people know we're in the process of getting him signed right now to OTR Records with Lefty Gunplay and all them. So if everything works out by next year the way it's supposed to, God willing, next year there will be an OTR Texas starting out of Paso.
I was gonna ask you
So
about that too. But you jumped in it. You jumped into it. So,
yeah,
first, tell me about Xander. So he's from El Paso, right? I'm
yeah, he
assuming.
my boy, dog. He's from the south side of town, so he brings a lot of that border sound. You can hear it when he talks, his accent. He
Yeah.
slips up sometimes with the Spanish and the English, mixes it up a lot. But I'm putting right now. I'm putting in on him. There's other artists that I'm helping out. I'm not officially managing them, but I
Yeah.
help out my boy 915 Dinero, um, Assassin the General. I had another artist I was managing for a minute last year, but he's incarcerated right now. Meskin Scooby. He out of Dallas right now. And bro, that man was doing numbers, but I'm talking about numbers. He needed help though, because sadly my boy's illegal, dog. He ain't from the States.
Mhm.
So we started uploading all his shit. I was making sure he was getting paid, and I think they sentenced him. Last time I talked to him, I think they gave him, sadly, I think they gave him like a 4-piece or a 5-piece because it was just like his third illegal entry into the States. But he would
Oh,
have.
damn.
So when he gets out, I'm still gonna help him, but I want to help him from that side. Now that I got connects over there to help him blow his music up over there, because
Gotcha.
music got Mexico got a big untapped music scene, bro. They
Bro,
got a big
it's huge, bro. They also have a big battle rap scene.
the hip hop over there, the old school hip hop boom bap
Bro,
style. Yeah.
yeah, it goes crazy over there, bro. They be having b-boys and DJs and all kinds of shit in Mexico, way. It's just
Mm-hmm.
wild as fuck. They have there's a guy named El Terrorista, and he's a battle rapper. He's from Pecos, and
Okay.
he's real popular in Mexico, bro. I suggest people go check him out. It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
But okay, let's go back to that lefty gunplay.
Yeah.
He came through to the podcast areas where you're at right now.
He comes through every well, I mean, every month he comes through. He kicks it with us. We've been kicking with him. This is like our fourth time linking up with him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Johnny Montes. My boy Johnny Montes is actually Lefty Gunplay's road manager. He's from El Paso, so he's pretty much the one that put the motion in play right there, bro. He hit me up. We topped it up, and he was like, "You know what? I need help, bro. Like with this music thing out here in El Paso. Like, what's up?" We had another artist on the play, bro, but the artist we started out with, he just wasn't responsible enough, and I wasn't gonna be babysitting a grown ass man.
Mm.
So I didn't push too much into him, and now I got the little homeboy up, so I'm pushing him right now. That's my dog right now, my dog Xander. I'm doing all his videos, I'm doing everything behind him right now, man. So that's what I'm pushing on right now. As far as me too, I don't know where we stand with me till I know we have a meeting in a few weeks. Soulless is coming to El Paso, the owner of OTR. He'll be down here.
So
So
y'all are in, it's not official yet, but y'all are in talks.
no, it's
Uh,
it's it's pretty much not official on contract, but it's official that OTR Texas is on the way. It's gonna happen. Like he's got to come down here. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna get his expectations of what he wants out of me, and he's gonna finally get to see up and close, personal what I have to offer them, and I'm gonna be able to know like, am I just gonna sign as an artist or am I just gonna be a manager? Which I'm not tripping if I'm just a manager because my music by itself is gonna do its thing. You feel me?
yeah.
But like I told him, if you put me on this manager position, all I need is that cake, and bro, I'll go upgrade all my equipment and push these artists. Watch me. I told him, you don't gotta worry about us. Like I'm dropping everything consistently, whatever y'all need. Once it's a job, bro, you take this shit serious, 9 to 5 every day. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah. It's a whole different ball game when it's a job. You should instead of a hobby. Shit. Hell yeah.
yeah. So that
So
exactly, we trying to make it a job, not a hobby no more.
yeah. So that's big news, bro. Dang, that's crazy as fuck. California is reaching out to Texas.
Lefty's cool,
That's gonna improve relations between Texas and California. I think.
bro. Lefty's cool ass people, bro. He cool people.
I wanted to
He just
ask you, how was it chilling with him?
he wild dog. He throwed off a little bit, but in a good way. He's that homeboy that he's throwed off, but if shit hits the fan, he's a motherfucker that's gonna be by your side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He had a little altercation out here, and he didn't want to fade it. He was ready for it. Like he don't run from it. He's with it, and he's cool, bro. He's earned my respect as a person. I know not everybody likes his music. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But as a person, bro, I now knowing him, I understand him, bro. A lot of people don't understand. He went and did a long prison term, got out, went back in, got out. Not even 2 months later, he blew up. You talking to a man that was still institutionalized, like, and you put millions of dollars in his hands. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
like giving it to an undisciplined child, kind of at the same time. Like, you know what they're gonna do, but
that is pretty
he's
crazy how fast it blew up.
he's been sober though, bro, for a minute right now, and that's good, bro. It's good to see him sober. I mean, drinking, he loves drinking, man. We can't stop him, but otherwise, other things, he's been sober, bro. He's been doing good. So hopefully, I know either for Thanksgiving or Christmas, we're trying to do an event with him down here in the city too. So we're pushing right now, bro. We're pushing, try to do some big things for the city, man. Shit that nobody's doing, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
we gotta catch up to the other cities already, bro. It's done. El Paso's the last untapped city in all of Texas right now.
And which is crazy. Like I don't understand. El Paso, so it gets a lot of people in that motherfucker, and it's filled with that Mexican American culture, bro. Like it's the best of both worlds in El Paso. Like, I mean, I've been to El Paso before, and I was very young though. I haven't been by through there in a while, but I
It's
went there when I
big
was
now.
very young. My homeboy was from there. Shout out to Ricky, and
It,
it's crazy. There's so much culture there, bro. And yeah, the only artist that I'm sure you know lots more artists, underground artists, but the only artist that a lot of people are seeing right now is Crystal Poppin.
yeah, and even then, El Paso's a city that's hard to get love out of, bro. She might get love a lot of places, and El Paso's still kind of one of the ones like I don't know. Maybe we just haven't had somebody really represent the city hard. Know what I'm saying? Like really wear it on their chest, and
Yeah.
we're all behind them. Like, well, there is, there actually is. You know what? Shout out to my boy Payaso 915, dog. He's he's been doing music way longer than any of us. He's a Chicano rapper, but you look him up, bro. YouTube, Spotify, he's up in the millions, bro. He's underground Chicano. He's actually he's done a lot of music with Duende. Him and Duende are always on the road together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's where a lot
Hold
of
on one
people know
second, man.
Payaso from. He's always with Duende Dog. Duende Payaso got a lot of music, bro. He's big. So I actually was on that debate the last time, and I looked him up, and yeah, he's got a huge following, bro. And you know how Japan and China eats up that Chicano culture. He's got a big following over there, bro. I've seen his videos that he reposts. There'd be a lot of chinos out there wearing the clothes, his t-shirts, his designs, bumping his music. Like he's got a big ass following overseas. It's crazy, but
That's crazy as
it's
fuck. Hey, so
yeah.
you told me before that you witnessed the collaboration with GT Garza and Crystal Poppin.
Yeah, Loa,
Like
we
you were
didn't
kind of
get to
behind the
witness that.
scenes, kind of like
Yeah,
you saw it.
we we brought GT Garza to El Paso. I want to say the same year we did the Lucky song, 2017. So it was us and some other rapper, bro. I can't remember his name. I know his first name was Jay. He was on tour with them, and he told us like, "You want to bring him to El Paso? We'll do a show." Boom, boom. I said, "Yeah, let's do it." So we had already brought him down for the music video. We did a music video with him called Money, Power, Respect. And then we were at the show. We were still filming video outside. And I remember DS and Toby ran up, and I'm tight with Toby and DS. They used to be my boys. Like we used to tap in all the time, but I ain't seen him in a long time. I remember they hit me up like, "Yo, what's up, GT Garza? Like, where's he at, dog? He's back there. What's up?" That's when DS Junior was managing there. He was like, "We trying to go back there, but we trying to work." And they boom, they went back there. And sure enough, bro, a few months later, we seen them on the road with GT doing shit. So it's like behind the scenes shit that I got to see, and it makes me wonder, like, if we really would have not brought GT Garza to the city, would there ever have been that collab, or was that already in the works without us bringing him to the city? Or
Mm,
did it just make it that much easier? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember DS and them hitting like, "Yo, what's up with him? Where's he at?" Shit, inside backstage already. Like we just got done wrapping up the video, so I've
that's
been there for a
crazy.
lot of behind the scenes shit, bro. A lot of the behind the scenes stuff. Even with Cristal, like I was there to see when Toby and DS Junior. Well, not he's not Toby no more. He's 3 a.m. Your DJ. He used to go by Tobias Brown. I was there behind the scenes watching when they were recording her videos downtown El Paso, bro. Like I got to see her grow as an artist as well. So like I'm saying, I've been heavily invested behind the scenes in the city, bro. Like I was there to see a lot of shit. Yeah.
So what do you think about Crystal Pop in her career? You think she's doing good? Do you think she's doing well?
She repping for the city, bro. Um, Her music isn't my greatest taste of music. Like I'm not gonna catch myself and throw it in the deck. You know what I'm saying? That's just to be honest. But I mean, if we gonna step behind her and she's already up there, we gonna have to step behind her. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
it. That's that, and that's without being on no hateful shit. We gonna just have to step, bro. Hopefully she puts on for us and she makes us look right. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? And I
that's
do know with her new manager right now, with his Smooth Vega, right? That's her new manager.
yeah. Smooth Vega.
I know Smooth Egg is a motherfucking monster, bro. I've heard a lot of things
Yeah.
about him. You know what I'm saying, bro? There's things I wish I would have taken advantage of back in the day that I didn't. Would have been when, rest in peace, Bert was out here managing artists. I wish I would have took him serious and jumped on the road with him, bro. When Bert Trevino passed away, because Bert was a motherfucking beast. If I don't know if you ever heard of Bert, Big
I
Bert.
was- no.
He was out there managing and producing with SPM back in the day with Dope House Records.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he actually was managed. He was road manager for like Baby Bash and Paul Wall and everybody for a while too. So that's my
Oh,
boy Bert. Rest in peace too, man. COVID, it was
yeah,
a bad year. It took him out too, man. But yeah, I met a lot of big producers, bro. A lot of big people, fucking all
it's
the way to
crazy.
San Antonio. Dirty Works, rest in peace, my dog. Dirty Works too. Pete Camarillo. That man was big, bro. A lot of people don't know he was working already with Pimp C, with 3 6 Mafia. He was also a producer for SPM, bro. He came down to El Paso a few times to produce beats for me, and he would show me fucking CDs, bro, SPM shit that nobody's heard, and I don't think anybody will ever hear it. Shit that he produced for SPM, just put away somewhere in his crib now, bro. I'm like, fuck, man. But
It's dope,
yeah,
bro. So you run the El Paso, Texas Foods page, bro,
yeah.
and she said he looks like the Mexican Killer Mike. Shout out to all my YouTube peeps, man. Hit the like button, guys. I need y'all to hit the like button and hit it. We got more people on YouTube than Facebook. Shout out to K from Texas. He was on. He was watching. So he commented on the Facebook earlier. So you run that page, bro. How has it been running that page, bro, and still doing everything you're doing, bro? Like it's just a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of bullshit sometimes.
20,000
So
followers on Instagram.
bro, that 20,000 was not easy to get, but I got it. So it
Congrats.
wasn't hard, bro. I kept my face anonymous for a long time, and I didn't want to put my face out there, bro, because aside from music, I got a past and I got a life, bro. So I've created enemies too. You feel me? I got people that wouldn't support me just because it's my music. But
Mm.
that's where I got a lot of the love from, because even people that was beefing with me, I was still posting them and I was hyping them up, and they didn't know it was me. And later on, when they showed face, there was like, man, we don't even like each other in real life. I'm like, bro, but the page wasn't about me and you. It's about the city. I had to fucking build a platform already, bro, because San Antonio has it. San Antonio Foods is fucking up there. You
Yeah,
got SA Foods, Texas Foods, and then now you got Texas Buzz. Like, you got these big ass platforms, and El
yeah.
Paso don't
Texas,
got shit.
Texas buzz is going up.
El Paso don't got shit, bro. Like we don't got shit. Nobody pushes us. Nobody out there. And I had a contract. I had a distribution deal with Gotos at one time, and I remember sitting with Gotos in Houston at the table and him telling me like, bro, El Paso is 5 years behind on the market for everything, for living, for music, for everything. Like I don't know what the fuck y'all got to do, but y'all got to get with the motherfucking time already. And the sound is there, bro. There's a lot of badass artists that deserve it, and I'm trying to help them, bro. Like I don't gatekeep nothing. Like some people I can't help them because I don't know where to push them to, but some people like they already got their lane, and I see where they're going, and I'll hit up an artist at a time that I know and try to tap them in, try to collab and make them work. You feel me? Like right now, my boy Assassin, bro, he's more of a lyrical rapper. He just tapped in still with Little Flip, and we're pushing that. I did the cover art for him, so he hit me up too not too long ago about trying to collab with another artist, and we ended up chopping it up. Now he's gonna work with Baby Gas out of the Bay Area. You feel me? So like we hitting different cities and just trying to do different shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the
Yeah,
goal for us too, bro. When this OTR deal go through, and we get this paper behind us, bro, I told my little homie, we finna travel, bro. We hitting the road. We getting features. We going Houston, LA, everywhere. We grabbing all the big features and letting motherfuckers know Paso's here and we here let our nuts hang. You feel me? Like
Hell yeah.
we here now. Yeah, we have to, bro. Like
Gotcha.
like I said, even if then, bro, I do see somebody out of El Paso hopefully by next year blowing up, even if it's not the people I'm pushing,
Let's go.
because
Fuck yeah.
there's a lot of fucking artists right now, bro, that are like at the edge, bro. Like they're there. Somebody's just got to push their ass into the water. They're there, bro.
Mm.
And whatever they're lacking, sometimes I'll be hitting them up like, "Hey, bro, look, I made this mistake when I was popping. I don't want you to make the same mistake. I think you should do this. I think you should do that." And there's a couple artists too, bro, that they're fire as fuck, and they just don't have the funds for it. And I'll be like, "How much music you got sitting around? Look, bro, don't worry about shit. Out of love for me, let's just go chop it up. Let's do a mic drop for you real quick, and I'll go do a video for them real quick, like so they can just have content to push. Know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah.
that content be fire under their ass." And that's another thing, bro. I'll be stressing these artists. I don't know what everybody be talking about, that music videos ain't what they are. If you don't have music videos, bro, it's you have even more of a chance of less of a chance of ever really blowing up, really. Because that's what
Hmm.
this generation likes to see, bro. They love visuals. They
You
love
love
fucking
visuals.
videos, bro. And you got to get their attention within the first, what, 15 seconds? Welcome to TikTok
Yeah.
world. You feel
Shit,
me?
5 seconds, way. You gotta get them right
Yeah,
away.
you have to,
You
bro. So
have to
that's
have the hook at the beginning of the video.
so that's why I stress to them, bro. Like my biggest argument right now, bro, and some people think I'm a dick right now. They inbox me like, I want to be on the podcast. And some of them I don't know who they are personally or haven't kept up with them. I'll be like, well, send me your music, same way we did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
send me your catalog so you can give me something to work off of. And bro, send me a fucking SoundCloud link, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, not that it's not good, but
Mm.
bro, I gotta take my time to listen to all this shit, and then half the time they don't even got followers for shit. And I'm like, this is not going to be a good podcast. Like, what are we going to talk about? You're talking about 2 minutes of fame, 2 minutes of a career.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to. So, like this last podcast I did, I took a risk on it a little bit. I did some young dudes
I
from
was,
my
I
city.
was. This is a good segue. I was gonna ask you about your
No,
podcast,
go,
but right before we get into that, I was gonna tell you when like it is hard because there's a lot when you got a podcast build a platform, you're gonna have hundreds of people in your area that wants to jump on it. You know what I mean? You have a podcast and it sounds cool and you got a little cool area. Everybody's gonna want to hop on that whole. That's just the way it is. But I've always told people, you have to give me good material. There's got to be a reason we're having a sit down and talking about something. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yes,
bro.
so people have to understand you do have to have some type of motion, not that I don't ever look for like if you had a lot of followers, you know what I mean? Like I don't care about that. It's if you got substance and you're actually doing things right now for the city, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're doing things for the city, you're putting videos out, you're putting content out, and you're at least trying, then we have a foundation to build off of. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
when I first started, I interviewed nobody knew who the fuck I was interviewing, and nobody knew him at all. You know what I mean? It was a good way for me to practice though my interview skills. You know what I mean? Because if you can interview somebody that has absolutely nothing going for them, but still make a conversation, then you're built for this.
yeah.
Just
Well, I
from
mean, that's the
just from
goal.
that.
That's the goal eventually. Like, I still like doing the podcast, but eventually I want to start popping up at events and, hey, yo, know what I'm saying? Asking people
That see,
questions. I want to be more active, bro. Like, I want to be
yeah,
out there a little more. So, like,
see,
because
that's
this is
dope right
only
there.
gonna go so far, but that's why, Halloween coming up right now, we're helping out a car club in the city called Trendsetters. They throw an event every year called Trunk or Treat. They post up all the fixed up cars on the road, pop their trunk, and they give out candy. So we're gonna be a part of that we're gonna be a part of that event for Halloween. And then Thanksgiving, I'm gonna do a food drive here. I'm gonna start collecting mad food. We're gonna go give it out to the homeless, to the shelters, everything. Put our name behind it as EP Foods. And then Christmas, it's been a while that I've done it. I want to collect all the toys, and then I want to go visit the hospital for Christmas. All the
That's
kids that
dope.
don't get to go home. We just had to talk about that. I told my homeboys, "Yo, I'm finna dress up as Santa Claus. You better find something to put me in because I'm putting it on." I said, "Let's go." You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool, bro. And it gave me something better to do besides just focusing on my music, because the biggest thing I had happen the other day, bro. My oldest son, he's 13 already. He in middle school. He calls me the other day, Dad, guess what's up? I said, what's up? He's all like, I walked into class, and the kids were on their phone. They were listening to a podcast, and the voice was familiar. And I was like, what's up? He's all like, I watched it, and they're watching you, Dad. They're watching your podcast.
Oh, shit, that's
And I'm
crazy.
like, what? So, like, gave me a sense of pride because my son now has something behind me to say that I'm doing more. You feel me? Like, and
Yeah.
he's into it. And then on top of that, they asked him like, "Oh, he was with Lefty Gunplay," and he pulls out his phone and he's like, "Yeah, look, we were having breakfast with them the other day." He's showing them videos where they were having breakfast the other day. We were with them and like they were here and they were like, now he's I don't know if he's a little popular about it, but now everybody knows about it. So like we were supposed to have P Face and Blanco 15 come not too long ago, and he was nuts, bro. He's into all that music. He was like, "Dad, I gotta meet him. I gotta meet him." So my other kids too. I got 6 kids, bro. So they don't all know the music, but all they know is they're famous. So I want to take a picture with them, Dad. So
It's dope as fuck.
it's cool, bro. I really hope this shit go further than what it is, man, because for them, bro, to put them in a better position with this is gonna be dope, bro. That's gonna be the
Oh, yeah.
dopest things. Like shout out to my boy Johnny Montes, bro. Like I said, he's Lefty's manager. He just threw a birthday party for his daughter, bro, at his house. Lefty was in town that weekend. Imagine being a teenager and Lefty performing at your birthday party just because he's your dad's homie.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, so
That's dope as fuck. I,
it's dope, bro. I we got to put a spotlight on the city, bro. A lot of people were mad too. I don't know if you saw, like people were talking shit because they bought a house in El Paso under OTR.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Everybody's mad, bro. But I'm telling everybody, don't look at it as wrong, bro, because now you got other artists wondering what the fuck is special about El Paso. What's going on in El Paso? They
yeah,
want
it's a
to
big
come down
deal.
here, bro.
Exactly.
Faux Mob and Lefty were on the phone when they were here talking about a collab that they just did. And even Faux Mob was like, "Why'd you buy a house in El Paso? What's so special down there? I want to go check it out now."
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they got a song together already too. We had already put it out there. We give everybody the drop of the video for Texas Buzz when they announced it. So they got music on the way. And then a lot of people still hit me up, bro. Look, I love Texas. And a lot of people hit me up on the OT shit all the time. How you gonna fuck with Lefty and him and OT got beef? Bro, I'm gonna let cat out the bag straight out. OT and Lefty already got music together and people don't know right now. They're cool. They've been
What?
called it cool. They've been called it cool for a long time ago, bro. They've been cool. They've been had music put away already for a minute. So the
What?
only thing I think that
How do you know that? Lefty told you?
yeah, I already got. Yeah. I told
That-
you he don't just visit. We get to know things. So
That's
he
crazy.
lets it be known, and they all want to work on videos, bro. I know him and FOMOB want to work on a video too soon, but they're everybody's fucking excuses. California's far, Houston's far. So I've been putting in everybody's head. El Paso's not far; it's halfway for everybody. Y'all need to start linking here. This is headquarters. Link up here. We'll lace you up. Whatever you guys need, whatever you guys want. We got clothes on the wall. Whatever you want, exclusive shit. We'll take you all the hottest spots in town to film a video. Like, what's up? So I've been trying to put it in everybody's head now. Like, this is the halfway meeting point for both of y'all. Link up here. Let's get this city popping a little bit.
Facts,
So,
facts.
yeah, you
Shout out
feel
to the
me?
comments real quick. Shout out to the comments. George Martinez says, "Shout out to Assassin 915 Impala. Shouts out to you, to the infamous." Uh, George said, "We're doing green, red, and blue Santa Claus."
That's
Clarissa,
my boy Shinigami, my boy George. He's my partner here in the shop on the clothing, and my partner for the grills too. He's been a big
okay.
help, man. He's been a big help. He's been coming through with everything, man. He for sure holds it down.
Young Xander, he also commented.
My dog, Young Xander. Yeah, I can't
Um,
wait to drop his next video.
Clarissa Torcios said, "The beef makes promotion."
It does, but Texas and California has been separated for too long, bro.
Bro, way too long.
It's
It's always been animosity between the two states.
I mean, and I mean, how can you not? Texas, bro, we're fucking pride crazy about Texas. We fucking make our waffles into our state of Texas. You feel me? Like, how can you not? And I understand we gonna have an ego. We want to be better than everybody, but right now, bro, Texas and Cali is the biggest two states that fucking Mexicans are running the rap game right now. I think, bro.
Yeah,
Like we're coming up, bro. We're on top of everything right now. Like,
that's facts.
and when we can eat, and instead of beefing, we need to start embracing it more because the last biggest Mexican Texas ever had was SPM, bro. You feel me? And I know a lot of people still iffy about that situation. You know what I'm saying? I stay away from it, and I just tell people like this: I'm a dad first before anything. So if you're gonna ask me about that situation, just know that that's where it's gonna end first, because I'm a dad first before anything. You feel me? Like
Mm.
I love this music, bro. A lot of us grew up on it. I have memories to it. I think when we play when I do play some SPM, it's not because oh that motherfucker's so hard. It's just flashback memories. We grew up to that cookouts and cruising in the Lolo with our fam. You feel me? So sometimes we reminisce and we play the old school shit. But I'll be the first to say I don't think I've listened to anything after When Devil Strikes. To be honest with you, that was like the last good album for me personally. Um, as a person and what he did, I don't stand behind it at all. As the artist he was before we ever knew that, that's where it ends with me. From there on, I mean, I wish it was better than that, but you know what I'm saying? I've heard plenty of stories behind the scenes, bro, from Juan Gotti. That's my dog. I got music video with him. I've done music with Carolyn too. Carolyn, shout out to Medicine Girl. That's the homegirl, bro. Been knowing her since I was like 15. Did a song with her too. Uh, Filero, Rashid, everybody, bro. The whole dope house. Know what I'm saying? And I just everybody asks me like, "What's up with that?" And I just be like, "I don't know, bro." Like I said, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm a dad first, and that's where it's gonna end. And I'm a dad of of three daughters. So yeah, you know how we rock behind our daughters.
Exactly, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, you feel me?
I have three sons and a daughter, and she's our everything, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I tell people I answer that question like that. I'm a dad first. How you think I'm gonna answer that? But
But what about Juan Gotti though, man? You know the the shit that he said when he said that he knew the whole time that SPN was hooking up with young girls.
you know what, bro? I've heard a lot of those stories, and that's what made I heard a lot of those stories at a young age when they were coming to El Paso and fucking with us on music videos. And when I heard a lot of those stories, that's when I got to know that there was more than one case. That there was a case he picked up while he was on bond. That there was prior situations to that. And I don't. How do I say it? I don't think anybody stayed dope house because they thought he was innocent. If my honest answer is, in my opinion, I think everybody stayed dope house because they didn't have shit to their name after he went to prison. And from my understanding, when I talk to the dudes in the label, like the homeboys that are artists, I'm not even gonna single them out. When I spoke to each one of them, they told me they don't own anything that's under Dope House. They don't have no royalties. They don't have no publishing. They don't have mastering to anything they dropped on their fucking SPM. So back in the day when they were on tour on the road, they would have to go to the Dope House and buy boxes of their CDs wholesale because they didn't own their music. So you feel me? Like, and if I saw them by chance, like still clinging onto the name, it's because that's all they had left was what they got left behind. You know what I'm saying? They didn't learn the ins and outs, and they were just artists. And it's fucked up because a lot of them had the potential to keep on going further. I think the only two we see the most successful out of the group is Lucky. Lucky went his way years ago. He pimped the microphone hard, and shout out to Carolyn. Carolyn's been going hard, bro. She opened up doors in California everywhere. She's doing her damn thing right now. I know she's supposed to be coming down soon to be working with Payne Ortiz. I didn't even know he lives in El Paso. He lives here, and people be visiting him here to come record albums and shit. I just barely found that out too.
Shit.
Yeah, so I mean that's my answer to a lot of people when they say, "Well, why y'all stay quiet for so long?" I think some people were just they were afraid they were gonna get cut off from the way they were eating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was their only source at the moment. And at the time that was the biggest label still out of Texas. So where were they really gonna go? What were they gonna do? But as
So
far as this,
so you think that they actually believed he was guilty of his charges, but they just didn't want to say shit because they didn't want
I
to be
think
broke.
I think so, bro. I really do. And like I said, it sucks, bro, that that's one of our biggest artists in Texas till today.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a hard hit, bro. Hard hit.
but but like I said, last album I ever listened to was When Devil Strikes, and I think
Yeah.
that was the hardest one. If you ask me about his music now, if I even tap into some of it, I mean, what does he have to talk about? He's been in jail 20 something years. He's lost the substance, lost the energy's not gonna be there no more, bro. Like, do I think he's gonna have the biggest comeback ever if he comes home anytime soon? Without a fucking doubt.
He
Whether
still
people
has a
like it or
huge fan base.
bro, whether people like it or not, I still believe he's gonna have the biggest fucking comeback ever. That first show that he does is gonna be fucking insane, and you know it's gonna have to be in Houston to start it off. But
Yeah.
is he gonna have it? Yeah. Is he gonna have to roll more carefully? Obviously. You don't think people are gonna take care of him though? Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are gonna try him. People are gonna. I'm saying anything, but he's not dumb. At the end of the day, he's gonna have to know where he's welcome and where he's not. And
Yeah. He's gonna have to be real careful where he goes.
the crazy one is California, bro, because they say that they don't like him out there, but they keep on coming up in the top of his streams every year.
That's crazy, bro. I think it's more a California artist, or well, it's not even California artist. Like who the fuck is Rag? You do see a lot of people from California talking shit about SPM, but that's crazy that he is that's his biggest fan base when it comes to streams.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But I
That's
mean,
wild.
at the end of the day, bro, we we all have the questions and the doubts that what ifs if he would have never gotten arrested? What if he would have never been like? How big would he have been today? What would have been of Texas rap, bro? Texas rap
Bro.
would have probably been on a. You know what I'm saying? Because I
See,
mean,
like,
after that, probably the only other person that went the hardest after that, besides Lucky, was what Lucky and Chingo at the time were going hard as fuck after that.
yeah.
Because Chingo got that deal with Asylum, and he signed that Big Chili Records, and then that year he came out on MTV with the fucking Rooster, and so he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember a
he
lot of
did it
those songs.
first with the Rooster. I don't fuck with his politics now, but I still do
I don't
appreciate
either,
what.
bro. I try to keep away from
Yeah,
politics. So
yeah,
politics makes you lose a lot of friends, but
yeah.
I mean, as an artist though, still
I
he did
still
his thing.
I very much appreciate what Chingo Bling did for our culture, bro. He did. You know what I mean? He did do a lot, and politics aside,
Because back in the day when nowadays they're like, well, where the fuck is everybody with fuck Trump and fucking and free every Mexican and let them cross? Now they want to catch on, but if they're technical about it, that's a bandwagon. Chingo started that shit fucking what 20 years ago already now, 15 years ago, he was already on it.
yeah,
So that's on because he
sure.
really was. What was it? That's when he was doing They Can't Deport Us All. He did the
Mhm.
tour.
Yes,
He got his tour. Remember, he had that taco truck that said they can't deport us. He got that shit shot
yeah,
up behind that by some
yeah.
white people. It was like he was already on that, bro, before years. Now I don't know what made him change his political view on what he stands behind, but I
Shout
mean,
out, shout out to this is an interesting statement from Clarissa Torcio. She's a dope YouTube fan. Appreciate her always commenting. She said Chingo was always a mockery to the Mexican culture. He was making fun of it, not uplifting it.
you
Damn,
know what?
I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that.
You know what? I know he didn't start his style because he wanted to be like that. I remember, like I said, I've been so deep into the music, bro. I remember watching an interview where Chingo said he started dressing like that because Lucky made a bet to him that he wouldn't walk to the store in boots and shorts with a hat on to go buy some drinks for them. And they made a bet, and he went to the store like that, and he started rocking the style after that, and he stayed like
Oh
that.
shit, it's crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
but I mean, as far as even if you want to say it was a mockery though, bro, he still put on for the fucking raza hard. He did for a while. He was going
he
hard, man.
did.
Like
Yeah, he was even selling tamales, like
that's
literally.
how they started. That when he came out on MTV, he had that red Monte Carlo with the pop trunk selling tamales out the back. You feel me?
I
Like,
remember as a kid, I thought that was just the dopest thing ever and shit. I wouldn't say he was making a mockery of our culture. I think he was really representing who he was.
bro,
And
I'm telling
and
you,
and now he's just done he's just he likes Trump, and it's just weird, bro.
we had a spot down here, like I said, bro. It was called Griffin's, and my boy Griffin, dog, he was into the Texas music hard. He was the one that if you wanted to be put on, like he had everything. You would walk in there, it was like a DJ screw store, but just our version of it: grills, clothes, everything you wanted, you can go through him. Like, bro, it went so deep. The homie was bootlegging shit after he would buy the original. When Slim Thug came to perform, he fucking got on the radio station like, "Who the fuck is Griffin? I heard he's bootlegging my shit. I want to go knock his ass out of his shop." Like, because back in the day they were on that no bootlegging shit. I don't know if you remember. They
Yeah,
were like
yeah, yeah.
on a whole thing. So like, but he had everything on lock, bro, and that's where I found it, bro. I remember going, I remember seeing Chingo on MTV, taking his name down, getting on MySpace, finding him, finding Stunner Man, finding Lucky. I found everybody off of that interview, and I wrote everybody's names down. I went to my boy Griffin. I told him, "Hey, dog, you got anything from these artists? Lucky Luciano, Chingo Bling, boom, boom, boom." He gave me a mixtape. They said this is a mixtape that has everybody on it, and they did, bro. That's the first time I ever heard Stunner Man flow, bro. If there's one artist I wish that was still relevant, it's fucking Stunner Man. Stunner Man is a fucking problem on the microphone, bro. Between him and Lucky, they used to go back and forth, bro, on the mixtapes, hard.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was my motivation, bro. I remember seeing that shit, and I was like, damn, these motherfuckers hard. Got back on MySpace and started seeing all the videos they were posting, and I was like, Mexicans is doing it. I can too. Like, fuck this. I want to rap too. And that's pretty much middle school. I started rapping, bro. I started doing rap. High school, I was kind of doing it like freshman year, but I was still getting into a lot of trouble. And then towards the end of it, that's when I took it serious. Did my first video. Dreamer shot my first video. And then I did a song with Juan Gotti after that. And then shortly after that, we started the group. And I never stopped after that, bro. But I think the first song I ever had popping, I'm glad I don't have it, was on some beef shit in high school. I remember dissing a hoe of the neighborhood, put that shit on there on MySpace. Walked out of high school the next day, that shit had like 7,000 plays. I was like, oh, fuck. It got bigger than it was supposed to be. Bro, that shit got me in trouble, bro. Now I can talk about it. Had gang unit on my ass and everything. This is your MySpace, huh? Y'all starting problems in the neighborhood. So like, I've always been around the spotlight, bro. I always knew how to bring people to us and do it. So now, like I said, with the EP Food page, I'm just doing it on a whole different level now, bro. Now I'm just everything I know. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I get stumped and I don't know what to do to refresh the page, and it's like a job. I'll stay up 24/7 trying to figure out till I figure out something else. And all right, let's do this now. So like a few months ago, I did a contest for the most votes. First place was a music video. Second place was a week of promo. Third week was a CD cover art, because I can do that too. So might go ahead and run that again next month and give everybody a chance to run it up again. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to compete for a free music video? You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
And I'm trying to help them out, bro. And believe it or not, bro, I don't have good equipment, bro. I don't have a camera. I don't have fucking. I have a stabilizer and an iPhone, and that's what I'm recording everybody's videos with. That's what the podcast is being done with, and then I just go back and edit everything, bro. And
That's all you need, bro. If you got like an iPhone fucking like 12 and up, bro, or if you got because I got Android, I got the Note 25 24 plus. If you got the flagship phone from the past 5 years, you can get some decent video quality.
Everything shoots in either 1080 or 4K already.
Yeah.
It's dumb, bro. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, watch, I can unplug it real quick. I have it right here next to me. I have an iPad Pro. Bad motherfucker. Probably the best investment ever. This is a wireless interface. $80 at Guitar Center. This goes into the iPad. Plug it into the microphone. It has all the controls right here for the earphones, for the voice. Bro, I could take that on the road with me, and we're doing music wherever we want to do. That's it.
Dope.
Like, yeah. Technology has surpassed and grown so much, bro. Like it's bro, nowadays you don't
especially now, bro. Like people think that you need like thousands of dollars for a studio. No, you don't, bro. You can literally get a $400 laptop, a fucking $100 interface, $100 mic, and you're good to go. Less than $1,000, even less than that, cheaper than that, you can make a studio, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, like I record off of BandLab software on my iPad Pro. Because if I put actual Fruity Loops, I gotta get all kinds of external hard drives. But I like it because I open up BandLab on my phone, and then I plug it into the car, and I get to listen to the audio, and then I master it and fuck with it, and then listen to it again. So like I have it everywhere with me now. I get to fuck with the settings. I get to before I release the music, like, bro. And then there's so much AI shit now. There's no more excuse to I can't afford cover art, bro. Everything is at the disposal now, and that's my biggest stress with these little young artists. When I tell them, like, bro, it takes fucking $20 to open a fucking a DistroKid account.
Yeah,
fucking get $20, bro. You spend it on dumb shit all day. Open up your distro account. Do you need help? Like, bro, there's tutorial videos, YouTube videos. I'll show you all day how to fucking do
all
it.
There, bro.
And if you don't, hit me. I'll let you know, because that's one thing, bro. People didn't show me how to do that. I had to learn. I'll show you how to do it, bro. It don't cost nothing to fucking show you. I'll show you what you need for the cover art. Your cover art's got to be 3,000 by 3,000 fucking pixels. Like, let's do this. I'll tell them everything, bro. And then once they start getting the hang of it, I'll tell them, like, all right, now let's hook up your YouTube to your fucking DistroKid. Let's hook up your TikTok to your DistroKid. So now you can see when people are using your audio, it notifies you. It shows you everything. You're picking up more money. And sometimes they don't give a fuck. They be like, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to. But I'm just like, bro, I'm giving you the sauce for free.
Yeah.
And you never know, bro, because I tell them nowadays, you don't know what the fuck is going to blow up on TikTok.
Yeah, for real. Facts.
Bro,
Like man, I've seen little freestyle videos that young kids are doing in their car, bro. Like it's a low quality camera, but they're chilling in the car, jamming to a beat, and they freestyle to it, and it gets hundreds of thousands of views and shit.
bro, like, what was it, the Faux Mob, when they did the Faux Mob challenge? Some of them
Everybody
fucking,
was getting views, man. What you think about that phone mob challenge?
I think it was dope. It was good fucking marketing, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Because I jumped in on it too, but the reason I jumped in on it was because it was trendy. So it did numbers on my TikTok, and it did some numbers on my YouTube channel. Like, it did numbers, it did good. You got to know just how to hashtag it. It picked up, and then who was the home? I can't remember his name. The homeboy that we all thought should have won. What was his name? Damn.
Prolific.
Yeah,
Well,
Prolific,
that's
bro.
the one who's spinning Spanish.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, everybody thought he was gonna win.
There was other ones that were hard, but look at Prolific's fucking promo he got out of that, bro.
Yeah,
Like, that fucking went nuts. He had hella views on that thing. So,
bro.
like,
I think
whether he won the challenge or not, in the end, he won in the long run because he picked up so much fucking new
yeah.
followers.
He
So,
actually just got booked. He's gonna perform here in Midland with OC Chris.
okay, yeah, I seen that. I seen
Yeah,
that.
Pacino
Yeah,
put the show
shout out.
together.
OC Chris is going hard right now too, bro. I think he's up next right now. He's got some big moves, bro. I
He
was just
does.
on the phone. I was just on the phone with I told you with Rap Economics the other day about them coming to El Paso. So I've been trying to, like, huddle some artists together and get it going. And he even told me, he's like, bro, don't be surprised if OC Chris just pops up with us. And I was like, why? He's all like, bro, he just loves coming and freestyling. Like, wherever we're at in a new city, he just pops up and shows love. Like, he's just become a homie now. I was like, that's what's up. That'd be a good look for him coming down here too.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm encouraging, bro, a lot of these artists to come down here. Like, that's the next big thing, is get the artists come down here, get them to come do the meet and greet here at the store, and start getting that popping. You feel me? Because the next big thing too, bro, is I need to find investors, people that want to invest into shows. Because I want to throw some shows. I want to. The biggest one I'm trying to do right now is Burner. Burner wants to come to El Paso. He's trying to do his tour through El Paso for his new album release at the end of the year. So I reached out to a few promo companies, a few big people, and they're like, let us think about it. And I'm just like, don't think about it too much. Somebody gonna book his ass.
Hell
So,
yeah.
and I really want to get him down here because I just picked up a sponsorship with Vibe Raps, and Vibe Raps is actually like a sister family to Cookies. So I'm trying to get in there a little more so we can have more stuff, more merchandise for the podcast to show out there and give out. You feel me? So that's another thing too, bro. I've been working on picking up sponsors for the podcast. That helps a lot. That shit. I got a few people in interested already that want to sponsor, and they want to give away stuff, and they want to come drop off stuff and be a part of it. So that's I'm really trying to do this on a different level, bro. I think right now in the city right now, I'm setting it in stone right now, and I'm leaving the mark for whoever want to do it next if we don't go far with it. You feel me? At least we're opening up the doors for it now. And that right there is where I'm getting a sense of pride with helping all these artists, bro, because like there's artists in town that I've gotten them free collabs with other big artists in other cities already. And even if they don't blow up, let's say 10 years from now, there's a documentary on El Paso. Oh, that motherfucker Infamous had his hands in everything though. He did this for us. He did that for us. Know what I'm saying? I want to be the one that led up to it, to help everybody get that far. You feel me?
That's
And
fire, bro. Hell yeah.
that bro, and I've been here, bro. Believe it or not, I have people calling from out of town, bro. Different podcasts, different blog pages, and hey, bro, we heard you doing this in El Paso. We heard this from another artist. What's up? And I'm just like, damn, bro, it's bigger than what I think it is. You feel me? So I'm having fun with it, bro. That's why I tell you, Castro Escobar. I've been pushing him since he dropped the last video, the first video he dropped, and the last one he just dropped too. Y'all did the interview. I put it out there. I believe in him, bro. So it ain't even about no money. It ain't even on no funny blog shit. It's, hey, my nigga, let's put that shit on here. Let's let you do numbers. I want to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I Brother Lee's hip hop shop on Licherino near Hanks. I don't, bro. I don't. He said, "Do you remember Brother Lee's hip hop shop on Licherino near Hanks?" I don't, my boy. I really don't. There might be an age gap there. If it was a hip hop shop, it might be before my time. I'm barely in my 30s, so that might have been before me.
Shout out to. She says it's El Paso, West Texas. I live close to Lubbock, but I do not know much about West Texas because I am from Houston. Of course, yeah. It's
I don't
kind of.
know. Do you think we're West Texas?
See, you know what, bro? It's weird, bro, because I mean y'all are on the west of Texas, but El Paso, like Van Horn to El Paso, like yeah, that's yeah, y'all are your own area, bro. Like, because it's Midland, Odessa, Lubbock. That's pretty much like what
That's what they
everybody thinks
consider
what West
West
Texas
Texas.
is.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah. Because
mean? But El
I
Paso is on the west of Texas, but I think y'all are all y'all's own thing. You know what I mean? Isn't y'all's area code still 915?
yeah.
See,
See,
our area. Did
I
you know
have
that
to
our
ask
area
them.
code used to be 915 too?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, from El Paso to Odessa, it was all 915. Then we became 432 way. Hey, I used to have homies that had 915 tattooed in the back of their heads.
I hope they don't go to jail with that shit still.
Oh,
I,
yeah, they were
the
locked
only
up
reason
and
I
shit.
the only
Like,
reason I asked because I mean like geography type bullshit. Yeah, we're as far west as it gets, but we're just not considered West Texas. Like
yeah,
the last time I went to Odessa, I mean to Midland was I think like 2 years ago. I went to go do a guest spot and tattoo at Evil Ink, and I ain't finna lie, bro. Some politic and shit. I got into some politic and shit where people hit me up like, "Hey, it is a Chuco. What's up? Yeah, what's up? Oh, it's Millen around here, Puro Hueso." Like they got into the gangbang and shit, and I was
yeah.
like, I don't know what to tell you, my boy.
Yeah, well, yeah, because in prison, yeah, Chuco doesn't run with West Texas. It's Chuco's their own
Yeah,
shit
they
in
have their own
prison. It's,
thing.
it's Chuco Town, and then you got the West. You got West Texas. The West was that
Yeah, so I was like,
in
I was like,
prison.
I didn't know what to tell you, man. Like we do our own shit too. Like and
Yeah,
they was cool about it though. Like after this scene, we wasn't on no bullshit, but I was just
yeah,
like, man, I don't really know what to tell you. Like, yeah, I'm from El
yeah,
Paso, and they're like, you do this, do that. I said, man, I don't even got a prison number, so I ain't even into all that politic and shit.
yeah.
Leave me the
But,
fuck out
but
of
that's
that.
stupid that they would act like that because I got homies from Chuco Town and West, and once you get out of prison, it's not that mentality. That's true.
Well, it was probably my fault too, because I was wearing a shirt that said El Paso on it. And
Orale.
the dude who did hit me up about it, he had the what is it, the big W tatted on the side of his head.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you could tell he had just gotten out. And then we chopped it up and
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
what's up, dog? You gonna help me out? I'm gonna help you out. We went inside, I tatted him up anyways.
Okay, that's cool.
You feel me?
Hell yeah,
But yeah, fucking that's but I mean El Paso is pretty much as far as west as you can get.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's but I mean El Paso does have his own flavor, bro. Like I threw that out on the last interview, bro. El Paso, a lot of people come from Cali and they're like, oh, this reminds me of a little California. No.
Mm. Oh no.
California reminds you of a big version of El Paso. That's all it is. And they get butthurt. And I try to tell them, like, bro, if you look into the history, like the Pachuco movement, California, they eat that shit up, bro. And it started in El Paso. That's why we're named Chuco Town. You know what I'm saying? Like the
That's
people used to go,
wild, bro.
the people used to go from Juarez to El Paso, and that was the word, vamos pa'l Chuco, vamos Pachuco. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Mhm.
That's where that came from. And the lowriders, the old school Lolos that you used to ride around in Juarez, they didn't have hydraulics back in the day. They used to throw sandbags in the fucking trunk of the car in the 70s. And you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
guy,
that's
hey,
why.
real quick. Hey, what he's talking about is for real, bro. I remember that night when I was doing that interview with Castro. You had said that, and
Yeah.
then I did some research, and all you gotta do is guys is ask AI. He's not bullshitting. It says
No,
I just asked AI right now. Okay, all right, go. You know, a lot of people don't. Whatever, go do the research. If you don't trust AI and Google, go do the research yourself. You can find out. But it says yes, the Pachuco subculture started in El Paso Juarez area of the United States in the early 1930s.
there you go.
And
Hey, look, you want to know another funny fact? A lot of people don't know. Kid Frost came to high school in El Paso.
oh really?
Yeah, Kid Frost came to high school in El Paso. So from what I understand, all stories I've heard, Kid Frost isn't from the states. Kid Frost was born in Germany because his parents were army,
Oh yeah, I
and
think I knew that. I knew that.
they moved back to the states and they left him here with his grandmother. So a majority of his high school life was here in El Paso on the south side of town, which I'm not sure if it was Bowie or Jefferson High School that he went to, but that south side of town, that's where in that time when he was down here, you would have found a lot of the Pachucos, a lot of the Cholos, a lot of the that era, you know what I'm saying? So I do say it sometimes, that flavor he took with him and blew up over there, once again, El Paso flavor. So I tell people, El Paso, not just El Paso, Texas got flavor. You can blame us for the Pachuco movement and for the slab shit in Houston, but all that flavor came from us down here. So
Man.
why wouldn't we let our nuts hang and be proud to be from Texas? We got a whole lot of flavor down here. You feel
Let's
me?
go. Hell yeah. Fucking
Look,
bars,
look,
bro. Hey, so we're past the hour, but I got just two more questions for you, okay?
you good,
Um,
brother?
you have a lot of knowledge, bro, and I really appreciate you coming on the show, and because I've really learned a lot from you, and I hope the people who are listening learned a lot. So if y'all want a part two, because I got a lot of information for you, bro. I just feel like you have a shitload of information in your brain, bro, and it's spewing out. So I appreciate you
Bro,
for
it's because
that.
I was so tapped into all this shit
Yeah,
before it ever, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And just El Paso's last, but I've been fucking absorbing the whole fucking scene of music throughout years, bro. Like,
for sure.
and I just never had that platform myself and never got there to
Yeah,
talk about it. But, bro,
yeah,
I've been out there.
hell
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to ask you about the that Mexican OT and the whole inward situation. About
um,
how first I want you to answer real quick. Um, how that Mexican OT responded to Angela Yee, I believe is her name.
yeah. I
When
don't
when
think
they asked him the question.
I don't think he meant it directly towards them in the room. I don't think he directly was like, "What the fuck are y'all gonna do about it?" Like directly towards them, it was directed. I feel like he just meant it in a whole, like to everybody who has a problem with it. I just don't think he knew how to word it, and it just came out wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's the what I think about it with that. And to be honest, like I said the last time, I feel like lately his PR presence online has been like bullshit. Like, not to disrespect him, but lately you'd ask him certain questions and he's been like real short and just real like like
See, he's always kind of been like, I mean, not short answered, but he doesn't answer well. I don't think ever. Like,
like the other one was when he talked shit about Midland where in Odessa
yeah,
he's like,
bro.
it wasn't shit out there. Bro, you don't want to disrespect Midland and Odessa. You don't know that them motherfuckers will book you every 2 months because there's so much money in Odessa. Somebody will
Yeah,
book you every 2 months out there, bro. There's money out there.
yeah.
That's the
It's all
last place you want
we
to
got that
disrespect.
oil field money over here, bro. That's why he
Yeah,
like, and they're still booking him. He was just here last month. You know what I mean?
bro,
And I
I
don't
know that
understand.
because
I
I
don't
keep
think he
fucking
meant.
with.
I don't think he meant it with, like disrespect, but he just doesn't know how to talk, bro. He doesn't know how to say things, and
He
I
needs some
think he does
PR
that.
again. He
Yeah,
needs some good
he's
PR again. But
yes,
and
exactly.
then as far as on the word, bro, um, I'm not gonna say I don't use it, bro. I do. I try not to anymore. A while back, I tried taking that out of my vocabulary from my music. I do have music where I say it, and one of the big things that made me want to take it out of my vocabulary recently was I was somewhere out in public. I was talking to one of my boys, and he's black, but this is my boy. Like, bro, down here in El Paso, pretty sure everywhere, like they say in Texas, that's my brother. Black or white, we don't give a fuck. So I didn't do it in a wrong way, but I was like, we was talking, chopping up some business, and I said something like, "Man, that nigga crazy." And the dude that was with him was black, but he wasn't from El Paso. He was military, and his daughter was with him, and his daughter was like, "Daddy, what did he say?" And I kind of caught it, and I was like, oh fuck, it made me feel bad because like I don't mean it that way, and it's not a time and place to debate it and try to tell her like, look, I don't mean it in a wrong way, because I'm pretty sure her parents already put her on like, you don't say this to other people. I just looked at the dude and I told him, look, my boy, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean it in that way. Like, I didn't mean it in that way. I apologize. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt weird,
The
and it became of a part of our vocabulary. Like, we grow up around so much fucking people, and like El Paso, bro, is a mixed ass city too. We have the biggest. Where was it? I think it's the third biggest military base in the world in El Paso, which is Fort Bliss. You know what I'm saying? My best friend is black, bro. My best friend, that's my brother. Like, I talk about him like he's my brother. There's no color right there. And I got homies that they of other race too, and they'll take a charge for me. They'll be out there on the block with me. They'll do some shit with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see it as color. They my brothers. And then you got motherfuckers that are my color and they'll snake me first. You feel me? So to me, it's not about color. It's about loyalty, bro. Loyalty goes far. There ain't no fucking color to loyalty. But as far as not using it, you know what? When I was younger, I had a homeboy in high school too that was black, and I wouldn't say it a lot. And I would tell him, "What's up, fool? What you doing, fool?" And I remember him making fun of me, like, "Why the fuck you Mexicans always say fool for?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, it's just a part of a fucking vocabulary. It's a word we picked up. Well, what the fuck is that? I don't know what to tell you." And then when the food page just started, I started seeing it again. So when I started the food page, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start using this more. So now I've been trying to use it more, like around the homies, like, "What's up, fool?" You know what I'm saying? Like trying to take it out of the vocabulary a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll get there, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. So, I mean, the hood come out of me and I'll be mad at a motherfucker and be like, "Fuck that bitch ass nigga," you know what I'm saying? But I don't mean it in no color. I don't mean it
Yeah.
in that way. Mine is just
Yeah. It's just how you.
that's just the way we say it as homie, you know what I'm saying? And as far as the California thing goes, bro, the older generation, they frown upon it a lot. They don't like it. But bro, the younger generation, they're using it. Like my first few times in LA, I seen it. The younger generation, I was like, I thought we weren't supposed to say it, but they were saying it anyway. So I was like, everybody just pick and choose, I guess. Pick and choose the moment what they're gonna get out of it to fucking who they want to fuck with out of it. You feel me? But I mean, I don't have a problem with it. People gonna say it, but as far as me, I've been trying to take it out of my vocabulary now because I don't want to disrespect the wrong person being on a bigger platform now. You feel me? That's just my
Very
opinion.
understandable.
Yeah.
Respect that. I respect that answer, man. Hell yeah, brother. So, what, guys? It's been an hour in. We could literally go on forever. This guy got a lot of
Yeah,
knowledge.
man.
Hey, man, I really appreciate you coming on my platform. Like, we should have done this a long time ago. Actually, I don't know why it took so
Nah,
long, but
hey, time.
we,
Everything has its time and place, bro. There was
exactly,
just a time and place for it to happen. Know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So, I
So,
mean,
shit, maybe one of those days I go through the El Paso, bro, and see what it's all about. You know what I mean? I've been
you
there
more
before,
than
but it's been like a decade. And shit, you
you're
know.
more than welcome to set up, bro. We'll take you out to eat. I'm not taking you to fucking Chico's Tacos. Don't
Nah,
like. That's just some traditional El Paso shit. I'll take you somewhere else for some fire fucking
fact.
tacos, enchilada, parrillada, or something. You feel me? Some bomb food, some real shit.
Yeah. That's what I want. But I remember though when I went there very young. It's actually been 2 decades, bro. When I went there, I was 18, and my homie took me to Chico's Tacos and shit because he told me, he grew up there and shit. And I mean, I was young and I was high as fuck. And to me, it was delicious, bro. It was
You were
straight up
smoking that
munchy
old school
food. Yeah,
brick. You were smoking that brick weed out in El Paso.
that brick, that's what exactly what it was back in the days. People don't know about that, bro. That brown surround wrap and shit. You know what I mean? Good old days, man. But yeah, I remember it to be good. But yeah, I want to go to like some bad, like that'd be dope. We did like a fucking food review type video and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm with it, man. We can do that for sure, dog. Like I
We
said,
had
I'm with
somebody asking, "What's the name of your podcast?"
EP Fools podcast, man. I don't have it under a different page. I put it under my artist page. The reason was I didn't want to have different pages collecting revenues, and I'm tired of fucking passwords, and so I just put it on my regular page. If you
Okay.
go to the EP Food page on Instagram, check on the tree link, look for my YouTube channel, and I got like 4 episodes out for now. We did good, man. We've been doing good, bro. I'm ready
So
for it. Yeah.
here's the page, guys. It's El Paso, Texas Fools. He passed 20,000 followers. Congratulations on that, brother.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
big deal, man. Really, really big deal, guys. It's very hard to do that, guys. It really is. And you can see his YouTube link is right there. I can see it on the screen. Okay, so go to El Paso, Texas Foods right now. Go hit the follow button. Go to subscribe to their YouTube page and go check out their podcast, bro. Check out all the content that this guy creates, man. He's doing some real good stuff here, man. And guys like this, bro, it's hard to find, guys. People who actually love the game, who actually put on for other artists, who like the network, who just are excited about it all. And you can't find people like that, bro. It's very hard.
Yeah.
And there's only a couple in every city, bro, and he's one of them. And I got a lot of respect for you, brother. And
Appreciate that, bro. Thank
keep
you,
on
man.
going, my brother.
Yeah.
We got to get you back on here soon, man.
Oh, we will, man. We gonna be
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it, bro. Like I said,
hell yeah, man.
I'm out here putting on, man. Before I jump off, man, just for all the homeboys that ain't here no more and they were here, Booster, Flatline, my boy Dreamer, my nigga Pete, Dirty Works, Bert Trevino, all the homeboys in the music scene I met throughout the years, man. Like I say, every day I hope I'm making them proud, man. I'm mashing on the gas now. It's better late than never, but we finna do something out of it, man. Hopefully
Let's
El
go.
Paso's up next like a motherfucker. We pushing for it though, man. Yeah,
Hell yeah, bro. From Midland,
appreciate that.
Texas to El Paso, Texas, bro. You know what's up, man. Yo, you know we were representing for Texas and whole.
Hell
Uh
yeah.
thank you for infamous Mexican in the building, bro. El Paso, Texas. Fools, go check it out. Hit the sub button if you're watching on YouTube. Hit the follow button if you're watching on Instagram. Mundo Vision Media is going up. You already know what it is, man. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a good night.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Appreciate you, my brother. Dope podcast, guys. Very, very dope podcast. Beautiful interview. This guy got a lot to say, man, and he did very well, man. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.